every aspect of life, and that requires no telling. Most of us use it without even understanding the functionality or the implications, and the most common use, of course, is going to be ChatGPT. But AI is so much more than that. To understand the nuances of AI and how it is impacting the tech landscape, we have tailored this special session for you today, just at DigiMantra Unplugged. I'm Monica Banerjee, your host, and I'm accompanied by the awesome Sumit Kumar, who is a team lead in full stack development at DigiMantra. Hi Sumit, welcome to DigiMantra Unplugged.
Hi Monica, thank you for having me.
Sumit, so I was thinking about this. For me, the scope of AI just starts and ends usually with ChatGPT, but sometimes I also, see it happening in the image filters that we use that can change the features that we have by predicting what will suit us according to our faces. So when we talk about AI, for the layman, these are the only uses. Do you believe that there are other subsets, if there are existing any kind of subsets, and what kind of functions do they have?
So basically, if we are talk about, like you have just given example of ChatGPT and the filter images, so they are not just AI. So AI is basically many vast things that in AI we can do. So if we talk about an AI, so there is two kind of basic AIs, that is predictive and generative AI. So let me give you a brief about predictive and generative AI. What predictive AI is: in predictive AI, we are going to give a set of data to a data set that is going to be predict what kind of data set it would be generated by the data set which we have provided. So this is a predictive AI. So predictive AI, if I will give you an example for predictive AI, like after some time, after some years, a human death can be persisted. So this is a kind of predictive AI.
When you talk about human death being persisted, what do you exactly mean by that?
So basically this means like we can create a replica, or we can clone a same human in the form of AI that can be live with you after the real human is dead.
Wow. And you also talked about, besides predictive AI, you also talked about generative AI.
So basically, generative AI means, if you thought what generative means we are going to generate some set of data from the particular piece of data. That we are going to collect some data and generate a new data that evolve according to time.
Right.
So that is a generative AI. For generative AI, you have just given an example of ChatGPT. So in ChatGPT, we have put some conversation, and after some point, we are going to throw another set of data, and it will generate according to the last and the current conversation. So this is a generative AI.
Wow, that makes it clear. But even understanding, or even trying to, look into the fact that it has not been long since AI has, reached the mainstream market, and already there are so many developments in the field of AI. What, according to you, are the current trends that we should look out for as first layman, and also you as a developer? What should you be looking out for, the trends that are there in the market?
So basically, if we talk about the trending things in AI, so it is multiple, that there are machine learning, there are neural networks. If we talk about the neural networks is basically it is going to, that I have given you example of, that we can persist that. So in that, what the neural network means, that it is going to contact with your nervous system. We inserted a chip, and that is going to contact your day-to-day life and routine, that is going to capture in that particular small piece of chip by connecting with your neural network.
Oh, that's a very interesting perspective. I could have never imagined AI being used in so many different ways. So what are the future prospects of AI? How is it going to be used in several industries out there?
So basically, nowadays AI is very much vast field, and if we talk about, and AI is usually using in each and every sector of IT industry, of healthcare industries, of if we talk about the finance sector, if we talk about the cyber security, AI is everywhere. If we talk about the healthcare industry, we can use neural links that I have given you example earlier. So basically in healthcare industries, we can just have a programs that can early detect your diseases. That is coming to be in future. It will detect it on the early stages.
Oh wow, yes, I've heard about that. So how about in the retail industry?
So in the retail industry, if we take an example of any kind of e-commerce website, you are going to put your face on that website and you can check your specs, that what kind of specs is going to look.
Oh yes.
So your 3D images, you can check your shoes and your legs, like how it is going to look after we can wear in the real. So that is the concept that is used in AI in the retail industry.
Well, I never really thought about in every direction that we are surrounded by AI.
Right.
That's interesting. You know, looking at how much influence AI has on every aspect of life, but more so, of course, in the tech domain, and seeing in every way that it is helping developers to with the tools to receive and to get to solutions and conclusions. Isn't there some sort of fear, or I would rather call it a concern, that your jobs might be someday be taken over by AI, resulting in mass unemployment?
No, I don't think so. Because AI is just a tool that is going to be used by a human, and it is a kind of a machine that we are using. If you evolve yourself according to that machine, you are not going to lose your job. So for the summary, if I can talk about this, so in the summary I can say that keep yourself updated according to your AI. So if you are updated, you are not going to lose your job.
So what is the kind of advice, being of course, industry leader here, what would your advice be to budding software developers to keep themselves abreast of every trend that is, coming into the AI market and not be threatened by it? What are your takes?
So basically, I would advise to my buddy or any of a developer that start learning new technologies that are being developed by AI or developed through AI. Start learning Python's basics of Python, create a project that are based on AI, collaborate, start making a networks. So these are the things that can help, or that can be your buddy to grow you or in yourself in AI.
Wow, I'm sure that your advice to the aspiring developers will be really helpful to them. So thank you for taking your time out to answer the questions and doing this session with us. I'm sure a lot of developers would benefit from it. In summation, what I could glean out of our conversation is that AI has several functionalities in the world that we are living in today. Despite how we perceive AI, it is going to be here to stay. And the best way to go forward is to understand that we need to develop ourselves to keep up with the trends of AI.
Right.
So, looking at everything, I see AI as more of a buddy, a help, rather than a threat now that you have, talked about it.
Exactly.
So, that gives me the kind of satisfaction that I wanted. So you say that the best way to go forward is to upskill yourself to stay ahead of the curve.
Right.
All right. And with that, we come to the end of our show today. We'll be back with more videos of more thought-provoking content in the future. Till then, take care and have a lovely rest of your day.